Wow, the golden age. The only problem is that it's not really the golden age, Mr. President. Um, there's over 170,000 homeless in America, and you're talking about the golden age. And families are just barely making it on this golden age in America. And your billionaire buddies are taking tax cuts left and right and happy with it because they don't have to face these people who actually have to live in this golden age of homelessness and depravity and lukewarm, caring people who are like you and Mr. Mike Johnson, who you had to live in a real society and had to face real issues. You might change your attitude a little bit and be more compassionate about the people whom you serve, Mr. President. Golden age, and 170 million Americans watched as you made a total fool of yourself on national television. Another 170,000 Americans are homeless because of your policies, Mr. President. I would take great stride in powering the truth before I go on national television and make myself look like a bigger idiot. Because I look at the real numbers. I don't look at the numbers that my secretaries hand me and shit that's untrue or fake or not really there, Mr. President. A family of four pays over $1,500 worth in groceries, and then your Health and Human Services Secretary, RFK Jr., all he can think about is taking away the simple things that make life affordable on somebody who's on SNAP or on Medicare. I really have to ask the question then, Mr. President, and I just want to know, is it your golden age at finally 70 some years old, almost 80 years old, you're realizing that you don't have very long because of your heart condition or the scars on your back of your hands? Or is it just the fact that you're afraid that the midterms are going to be your worst nightmare? I've been looking at the numbers, and they don't match the numbers that are showing up on screen. I'm sorry, but your numbers don't match the actual numbers in America. Nationwide, 170,000 people are homeless. They don't have a roof over their head. On top of that, your highest cost is your medication with a deductible of $10,200. And then another deductible for a married couple of $21,000 that's just in a month. So I don't know where you're getting this golden age, but it definitely ain't the golden age in America, and millions can tell you about it because they're watching it happen, Mr. President. Your phony baloney economy report tonight only goes to show how far you're willing to go to process or make people believe that you're actually doing a good job in America. Fantastic. I mean, I think it's fantastic how you can talk a lie to the American people on national television when the numbers don't lie. There's receipts out there, Mr. President, that you're going to have to catch up with, because if you don't, they're going to cost you more than just your freedom. I hate to say this, ladies and gentlemen, but this man is living his golden age, apparently, because he can't seem to see the real facts in front of him. Neither can any of the leaders in the House of Congress or Senate see the numbers, because they're choosing to ignore the very numbers that they would be so devastated by if they had to face reality. So, numbers don't lie. And Mr. President, I'm not going to lie for you either, because I'm going to tell you the truth. You're failing. You failed. Congratulations. Congratulations, Mr. Trump. You're a failure to the American people. Congratulations, Mr. Trump. You didn't really cover the issue. You covered what you needed to get yourself by. Congratulations, Mr. Trump. You turned racism into a national monument because you choose to ignore the truth. Instead of handling it, you lie about it. Congratulations, Mr. Trump. Your lies are self-evident by numbers that I can post up anywhere and everybody can see it. Congratulations, Mr. Trump. Your golden age is 170,000 people homeless in America. Congratulations, Mr. Trump. Your numbers are more air loose than airtight because over $10,000 worth of deductibles and medical kind of speak for themselves. Oh, and congratulations, Mr. Trump. The Epstein file has not been released, so we actually have no proof of what you actually did with Jeffrey Epstein. And we only have your word to go on. Because your Secretary of Justice, AG Pam Bondi, is slow walking it so she doesn't have to follow suit and file charges against you for underage. But those UK people, they're not so lucky. They're actually in jail. So, Mr. Trump, you should feel lucky you're not in jail then. Because if you were living in the UK, you'd be in jail for having anything to do with Jeffrey Epstein. How much did you give him? And how much did you actually get for showing up for all those little galas that he had before he died or went to prison? Mr. President, are you going to answer the question? And are you going to tell the truth at the next State of the Union? Or are you going to continue to live the lie that Stephen Miller would have you produce?